this video is about navigating your way around a platform called Fullscript. So a few of you reached out recently and told me you were having a hard time either joining the dispensary or finding your way around once you were in. So I'm going to walk you through the whole thing step by step on screen, so there is no guesswork. And before we get into anything else, let me answer the question that some of you have asked. Does this cost you anything? No. Every supplement through my dispensary comes at a 10% discount, and if your order is over $150, shipping is free. Now, let me show you exactly how this works. This is the link that you have received via an email, or you have clicked on the link at the bottom of my website and brought you here. So if we click on that link, it brings me to this page. So you see my photo there, and it says the Gut Loving Dietitian Dispensary. This is the link I send every client. You will register once, and after that you go straight to the login page. And registering is actually pretty simple. Like, you don't always have to create an account, but you can if you want. So you simply, if you have a Google account, you just press and click continue with Google. So I'm going to press on that page, and then here it has my Gmail account, and it will bring me to the Gut Loving Dietitian Dispensary. Because I've been here before, so it just is welcoming me back. So the first place I want to show you here is under discovering supplements. So you can easily, where it says search for products, brand, ingredients, and more. So just to give you an example, I can type here magnesium as an example. So when I type magnesium, on the left side you see the suggested brands, you see include ingredients. So for example, if I want to find magnesium citrate or oxide citrate, so I can include that one, and then it will bring me a different search. And then you can decide about the dose, like, do you want to start at 200 or do you want your max to be 100? One of the areas that I really parts that filter is helping, but I really like it, is this part, form. So you can choose between capsules, liquid, powder, chewable, tablets. Often I like liquid over powder, powder over capsule, because of the absorbability. Of course, depending on what kind of supplement you're using, that can be different. But sometimes people have a preference, or maybe you don't want to have liquid or powder, or you're traveling and you prefer not to carry liquid or powder and you go with capsule. So it's really great to have those options. So here, just for an example, I press liquid, and now Fullscript, I can see products that are magnesium citrate in liquid form, or they have magnesium citrate in liquid form in them. So as I look through this, I see a lot of the magnesium citrate comes in with calcium magnesium. So if it, for an example, if I click on this one, so this product, then I go on description, and here I can see more. So this one has different kinds of magnesium, including magnesium citrate, and the dose is 250 milligrams. It means that if you drink a tablespoon of this product, the combined magnesium would be 250 milligrams. So that's when you know what you want, and that's how you can walk around, search around the Fullscript. Then the other part that I would like to share with you is I'm going to go back to Fullscript. I want to go through the part that I have put together for you. When I'm looking for what I'm looking for when I choose a supplement is not just the active ingredient, it's what else is in there. Fillers like silicon dioxide, preservatives like sodium benzoate, anything vague listed as natural flavors. If you're taking something every single day to heal your gut, to help with your hormones, maybe to prevent cold and flu, those added ingredients might be working against you. So this brings me to something I want you to understand, because most people don't know this. Supplements in Canada and United States are not regulated the same way as pharmaceutical drugs are. A drug has to prove its work and prove it's safe before it gets to the market. A supplement doesn't go through the same rigorous regulation. That means a company can put almost anything in a capsule, slap a health claim on the label, which they're not supposed to, and sell it legally. The burden of proof is on no one until something, God forbid, goes wrong. What makes this riskier is where many supplements are actually manufactured. A product that says made in Canada or made in the USA on the front label may have been manufactured in facilities in India or China and simply bottled or packaged here. It doesn't make those supplements necessarily bad, but those countries don't have the same regulations. And that's legal. So it's also not disclosed prominently. The raw material, the actual powders and compounds inside the capsule may have gone through minimal quality testing before they were shipped overseas and encapsulated. So when you buy a cheap supplement off a random website or a big box store shelf, you often have no way of knowing what's actually in it unless you see that it is third-party tested. You won't know the dose on the label matches what's in the capsule or whether it's been tested for heavy metals or contaminants. There have been independent lab tests showing supplements containing none of the active, well, not completely none of them, but most of the active ingredients are not there that are listed on the label, or they contain things that weren't listed at all. This is exactly why having a dispensary matters. Fullscript works exclusively with professional grade brands that are held to a higher manufacturing standard, including third-party testing. And even within that, I've done a second layer of filtering by reading ingredient lists myself and removing anything I wouldn't personally recommend. So everything in the list that you see, if you scroll down, you see my list here, the God Loving Dietitian Dispensary Collection. I have done my best, and of course supplements changes. Some of them can be out of stock. Then here, if you scroll down where it says the Gut Loving Dietitian's Dispensaries Protocol, you can search what I have there for you. So I'm not a brand loyal, I'm ingredient loyal. What I mean by that is even well-known supplement brands carry products I wouldn't personally recommend, so use these filters to get specific rather than just grabbing whatever comes first. Here in the protocol tab, what you see is what I've put together. This is where I've built condition-specific supplement grouping. If you've been working with me one-to-one, I may have already sent you a personalized protocol and it will show up directly in your account. So you can, and then if you click here, see all protocols, it gives you more options. So for example, this part is constipation relief. So there are supplements that I have used myself personally, or I recommend it regularly on a day-to-day basis to my clients, so you can see that list. Maybe you were a past client and you've used some of these and it worked for you in the past, so you can come here and if you need it, you can choose that product again. Not everything. So again, this is a very important note I want to make, is one thing I want to be clear about. This dispensary is a resource. It's not a prescription. Not everything on this list is right for everyone. If you're unsure, what you should be taking, that conversation belongs in a session with me, not in the catalog on your own. If you go looking for something and can't find it, email me directly at support at gutlovingdietitian.com, and I'll look into it, and if it kind of matches the standards that I have, I will add it. So that's it. You can see different protocols here. I have the cold and flu care kit. You can go through that, see what's in there for you. This is a very useful one when we get closer to fall and winter. A lot of my clients love this category. There's like tons there that are helpful. I have some for managing migraines. Again, another common condition with gut issues that I deal with. I have supplement for SIBO. So you can just scroll down and browse what I have there and find what works best for you. And of course, you press load more and you see more. That's it. No guesswork, no sifting through thousands of products cold. No wondering whether you're buying is actually what it says it is. You're working from a list built for your health by someone who reads every ingredient label. If you have any questions, please do reach out. If not, I'll see you inside the dispensary.